Hello, hello, hello. I'll have to see if I'm actually live. Should probably check audio first before just going buck wild. Wait for this, and is it good? I think it's good. Probably help if I turn my headset on. Yep, all seems good. Let me mute that so I don't have to. My headset died. Thank God. Okay, let me grab microphone. Hope everyone's having a great day. We're getting new Chucky season 2 stuff today, such as I don't know if it's a trailer we're getting. We're getting a first look at Chucky season 2 today. We got a Hellraiser trailer, which is really cool, and DAHMER episode 1 came out today, which is really cool. Not episode 1, the entire series came out today, but I have not watched it yet. I do want to watch it today before I go to bed. But yeah, new Chucky season 2 stuff today, which I'm really excited for. I will throw up the PC screen right about now. Let me remove the play right there. But yeah, Chucky season 2 stuff today on Sci-Fi, or it might be on other things too besides Sci-Fi. We get the Chucky season 2 first look, which we've seen trailers already, so it's kind of weird it's being called a first look. But we're getting a Chucky season 2 first look today on Sci-Fi at 11 p.m., which obviously it's 7 p.m. right now. I won't be streaming all the way till 7 p.m. since obviously I want to make a video on the first look and everything, get all that prepared, and then at 3:25 p.m. I'll still be up as per usual. We'll be getting We'll be getting a Chucky season 2 special preview, which I'm assuming will only be a clip or something like that, which I'm really excited for because that will, hopefully be pretty cool. I'm not sure if it'll 100% be a trailer. Sorry I missed the Chucky season 2 trailer live stream. I had school the next morning. Oh, don't worry about it. We all have our things and everything. Like, for example, me getting to that, Chucky season 2 trailer breakdown, which I still have not done, and it's been a week already, so we all have our things to get to and everything. That's definitely a thing I have to get done, very soon, which, hopefully will be on the next, few days. We have a ton of things to talk about. Like I said, the Chucky season 2 stuff that's coming out tonight and into next morning, which I'm really excited for, and just a ton of stuff. So yeah, we also got the Hellraiser trailer for the Hulu movie, I think it is. I think it's coming out on Hulu, not HBO Max. Yeah, I think it's Hulu. Let me unhook my headset and give that a watch. YouTube.com. I'm really actually excited. At first I was kind of a bit shaky, not because of the reasons people. I think it's basically a behind the scenes kind of feature thing that I don't think I knew about the stuff they did last year, because I don't think I really watched much on the Chucky series leading up to the premiere episode. I only watched I think I watched the first trailer, the first official trailer after that, and then I watched episode 1. I'm really excited too. It's going to be definitely, I don't know. I liked season 1, obviously. I loved it, but I had some issues with it. But season 2 looks like it's going to fix a decent amount of the issues, although a common complaint I've seen being passed around is the whole thing with not all of it, but some of the doll movements looking a little weird. But yeah, we got the Hellraiser trailer, which I'm really excited for, and obviously, like I said, Chucky season 2 should be awesome. Hellraiser 2022. I don't think they have any copyrighted music, at least I hope not. That'd be pretty bad if, I just go to watch the trailer and all of a sudden, boom, I'm hit offline. But, oh yeah, speaking of Hellraiser, yeah, I have never seen any Hellraiser movies, only, I guess it's not 100% sure. I think I've seen, some of the Hellraiser movies, a little bit early on in childhood. I think I saw one, not the first one, just one of the Hellraiser movies. And then, I don't remember much after that. I do remember seeing clips, but I've never seen any of the movies. I definitely do want to watch them all. I think there's 14 Hellraiser movies leading up to the one that's coming out, I think this year. I don't really know, when it's coming out, but I do know when it's coming out. I think, this year, which I can't wait for. So, yeah, let's go and check out the trailer. I've already seen it and everything, so there's no real surprise for me here and everything. But the only thing I do know is that I think they have, I think his name is Brandon Flynn from 13 Reasons Why. I know not a lot of people are a fan of that show, but I liked it and everything. And they have him in the movie. I'm not sure for how long, but let's give it a watch through. Let me unmute it. And hopefully it won't be too loud. The voice of... Oh, yeah, one of the things that was being talked about was the Hellraiser now being a woman. I don't think it matters in the slightest. You know, the woman who does the Hellraiser voice in this sounds so badass and really cool. Like, the voice is just super, like, deep, and it sounds just really cool. I'll let you all listen to it for yourselves. You know, when we watch this, because it... Oh, wait, crap. Let me turn on let me turn on my headset, and 2, let me turn on desktop audio. Let me get that all sorted out. Yeah, true, the doll movements looked weird. Gotta miss Kevin Yeager. Yeah, I'm assuming that's one of the people that did the doll movements and everything. I don't remember many of the people, but... Yeah, like I said, looked a little weird, but I think overall it will likely be fine. So yeah, let's check out the Hellraiser 2022 trailer. Make sure everything's good. Yep. It does look really good. There's obviously, like, the mysterious box. This opening I found really weird, though.
Nice. You can hold it.
That building looks kind of creepy.
It's a puzzle.
Yeah, this opening just feels so weird to me.
It's almost finished. Keep going. So if I solve it, do I get a prize?
Oh, yep, there's Brandon Flynn. Oh, I think that's his name. Yeah, that opening just felt so weird. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to watch the Hellraiser movies just to get prepared for this one.
It has 6 sides, 6 configurations. It opens up, and it cuts you.
Yep.
And then they come to collect.
Yep, there's the Miss Hellraiser herself. I don't know the full name. Oh, that just looks... Oh, like I said, that voice sounds...
Await. We wish to see you proceed.
Oh, that just sounds so good.
Their blood, their pain, all for us.
Oh, that just sounds so cool.
What is it you pray for?
That ending, like I said, the voice sounds so cool. Oh my god. There isn't really much for me to break down since, like I said, I don't know Hellraiser too well. I think, like, the nearest memory I have of Hellraiser is seeing, like, the character in the, Cabin in the Woods movie, which I think that was Eli Roth, if I remember correctly. I think it's Eli Roth. Okay, no, I was wrong. It's not Eli Roth. I think I was thinking of Cabin Fever. Cabin Fever, I think, is Eli Roth. I hope I didn't get that one wrong, because that'd be really embarrassing. Cabin Fever is, in fact, Eli Roth, which is another movie I have to see. Although I think Hellraiser is a little bit more body horror than, you know, just a lot of the stuff I'm usually used to. Although there's another movie that is getting a sequel called Tusk, which I have not seen yet, and I won't spoil anything about it. Never been a Hellraiser fan because I've never seen the movies, but this looks cool. Yeah, it does look genuinely cool. Like I said, I don't understand the whole, like, thing around, like, the Hellraiser now being, like, you know, female, because the voice sounds, like, literally just as fucking awesome and really cool, and I cannot wait for it. Like I said, like, neither have I really been much of a Hellraiser fan, nor have I seen any of the movies, but I really can't wait for this one, because, and also a cool thing is, I think, and not sponsored, but Hellraiser, or Hulu, I think, has a trial, which Peacock didn't, because the movie, horror movie They, Them was on Peacock, and, you know, I didn't have a Peacock account or anything, and they don't allow a free trial, but I think Hulu does. So I definitely want to get, like, a free trial or anything just to check out, like, you know, Hellraiser when this does eventually come out. Although I think there was Hulu October 7th. That's when it's coming out. which I really cannot wait for. So let me see. Also, I guess I might as well talk about this now since, you know, what better time to talk about it than now? So I think these are where we'll see him. Because I think we did get 2 new Chucky, or I think 3 or 2 new Chucky promo images that were released. I wouldn't say they're really groundbreaking. Just, you know, just some cool images. Let me see. Oh, okay, I typed in the wrong Twitter name. Yes. Because I think we got 3 new images. Okay, so Fantastic Tilly always like hooks everyone up with the images, which is really cool. So yeah, here's one of Devon Sawa's character, obviously Father Bryce. This season, Devon Sawa is working what Tilly joked about as a hot priest genre. Sounds kind of interesting, I guess. So yeah, here's talking about the Chucky Season 2 stuff for 11 p.m. and 3:25 a.m. on today, actually. Oh my god, I did not even plan to talk about this. Okay, so Chucky is getting a beer, apparently. Chucky is getting a beer for Season 2 and everything, and the can looks so cool. Of course, I don't condone, like, you know, underage drinking, so obviously if you are of age, like, you know, of all, like, you know, if you're 21 and above, obviously get it if you want to, and if not, don't get it, obviously, and do not drink. Unless you have a parent that'll maybe buy it and everything, and obviously leak out the substances, so of course you do not get the alcohol at all. But in celebration of the 2nd season of the TV series, USA Network and Sci-Fi paired up with Elysion Brewing Company, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, or Elysion or something like that, to bring something killer to life. Just like the iconic doll, this beer will be your friend till the very end, saturated with blood red cranberry juice and entangled with pumpkin that's been mangled into a puree. I'm not good with words. The beer is light in color with spine-chilling flavors of God damn it, I'm just so uneducated. And cinnamon, the perfect combination of everything that you love about the season. So this will be a kind of, you know, let me make sure I have the PC screen up. Okay, yeah. They have a Chucky Season 2 beer coming out, and they did release a promo, like kind of a video. They have a bunch of promo images right here, which look really cool. They have one of the Chucky dolls and all of that. Some shots of that beer, and I'm assuming it's coming out, like, you know, soon, unless it's already out. Actually, they have a find section. Let me just go back to this just so I don't show address or whatever. I think a Chucky beer is actually really cool. I did watch They Them. It barely was a horror slasher movie. It failed in the part in like, you know, that department for me, but otherwise I liked the movie. Yeah, I had high expectations for it. When I watched it, I was like, this is a really cool concept. I still have not seen it because obviously I don't want to, like, you know, have to get a subscription. I'd rather get a trial maybe before. But yeah, I didn't hear great things about it, which is really unfortunate. Like, I heard like some things were good, but I heard horror was, like, you know, not one of its strong suits. And yeah, Fantastic Tilly, she always does like some really good stuff, like, you know, just really cool posts and everything. Just a really cool fan page in general, is really good with posting news and such. But let me see, because I want to try to find out where this Chucky beer is gonna be. Unfortunately, I'm only 20, so I can't exactly get the beer. So that's unfortunate and everything, but you know, it is what it is. I'll see if, like, maybe someone's selling the can on eBay, or if, like, they're still selling it by my birthday. That'd be really cool, like my 21st birthday. Nothing like your first beer being, like, you know, a Chucky Season 2 beer. That would be really cool. Wow, okay. They are literally selling it, like, literally 1.1 miles away from me at a Publix. That's really cool. And there's me almost switching back to the PC screen, leaking my location. But yeah, Chucky Season 2 beer coming out, which is insanely cool. I cannot wait for it. Like I said, if you're not 21, obviously don't try to buy it or drink. But like I said, if you have a parent that'll maybe buy it and drink it, give you the can, that's all cool. Yeah. That is all cool. Back to Twitter. Yeah, like I said, they released a promotional little video. I guess we could watch right here. It's a little loud for me. Yeah, so Chucky turns off the... Yep. I do have to say, I understand, obviously not, like, you know, having too much with Chucky moving. I think it's just a funny, nice little promotional. Yeah, that's likely, obviously, the beer. Yep, pumpkins. At least I think it's a pumpkin. Yeah, it's a little cheesy because he's not moving all that much, but that's awesome. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. Definitely gonna like and retweet that. Bloody Disgusting is another awesome like horror thing. Jennifer Tilly. Because although I do swear, there's like Fiona Dorff and Jennifer Tilly, which is cool. But yeah, I guess I could swear they released some more. Ooh, a new TV spot. This is some parts of like the trailer. Let's see. Are there any new shots in this? I don't think so. Yeah, there were no new shots in that or anything. But yeah, like I said, I could swear there were some new images. I just don't know exactly where they are. Like I said, we did get a new one with of course the Devon Sawa one. Yeah, I guess I just can't find it. It's weird. What's up, David Henry? What's up? Hey, what'd you think of the post I sent you on Instagram? I'm so intrigued. Are they Chucky 2? That would be really cool. I heavily think, obviously. Oh shit, I was muted my mic. Yeah, I do think they're gonna be sent to like Chucky's orphanage, and like I said, like I responded. I do like that would be so cool if like one of the nuns or the priests that were there, maybe that old guy that Chucky kills inside of the old guy Chucky kills and like with the cross necklace and everything. Maybe that's gonna be one of the people that Chucky knew when he was growing up, right? Not growing up, but growing up. That would be insanely cool. Hey, that second coming post is reference to the Omen, or fuck, I guess I can't speak for shit. And is season 1 poster. I'll have to check that out, cause wait, let me see. Reference to the Omen. Let me try looking that up. Oh, okay. I get what you mean. Wait, let me pull it up for cross-reference. Cross taking place in a church. Chucky season 2. You get what I mean. But let me see. Because I know exactly what you're talking about. I just need to find the poster for Chucky season 2. I'm the greatest PC, so this is all kind of taking a little to load. Okay, yeah. So let me get the PC screen up. So yeah, this is what you mean. The Omen. Yeah, this one. And then the Chucky season 2 poster. Yeah, this one. I did not notice that in the slightest. I haven't seen the Omen or anything. All I did see stuff about it. I would like to see it. I remember this kid from some like Instagram posts on like horror pages that I follow. But that's actually kind of cool. This one is like way more intact. Like I guess this one kind of has a blacked out background or anything, but this one is like literally like it. Although I think this is a fan made one. I'm not sure. But yeah, you have the cross, the person sitting right here, and obviously the title as Chucky's doing right here. Actually, wow, that is literally almost a replica. Because they have the 666 in the middle, and then 6... Wait. I wonder if that's just 522, because obviously it's coming... I'm an idiot. I don't know. But yeah, it has numbers inside of, like, there and everything. Numbers inside of here. You know how it goes. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I kind of, like, blanked out on that one. But yeah, that's a really cool reference. It's definitely not one I noticed because I haven't seen The Omen or anything, although it's definitely one I do want to notice. Reference to another movie, I think. Possible. There is a lot of stuff I'm like genuinely excited for. Like, you know, recently in like horror. Like obviously like, you know, we have Evil Dead Rise, which is another movie I'm extremely excited for. Evil Dead Rise, a new Scream movie taking place in New York, which will be really cool. We had Jason Goes to Manhattan. Now, like, you know, Scream or Ghostface Goes to Manhattan or just New York, which I'm excited for. And then Halloween 2022, or Halloween Ends, not 2022. It'll be it will release in 2022, but yeah, Halloween Ends. And there's a ton of really good stuff releasing. Terrifier 2 will be releasing soon, which is a really interesting movie. I've not seen Terrifier 1, which is basically a killer clown movie, kind of. Also, I feel like I need to educate like some people on this. Okay, so there's a really funny clown movie, and this is for people who haven't seen it. Like, I'm assuming most people that watch me, and like, you know, obviously watch Chucky, love Chucky, and are likely into the kind of absurd side of horror. So I'm going to give like a recommendation. I don't know why I can't speak. A recommendation out to people who like, you know, absurd horror movies. I don't know why. I looked, when I, I looked up Stitches by Shawn Mendes by accident, but when I pulled up the movie, I'm pretty sure people will get why that mistake happened. Okay. PC screen. So Stitches, it's a horror movie. It's on Tubi for free, so you just go on Tubi and watch it. It's free. I'm not sure if Tubi's global, like, you know, available globally, but it's available, I think, in most places. Stitches is, like, an extremely bizarre movie. I won't spoil too much. That's a pretty shitty like, tomato score, although it's a really entertaining movie, and I personally liked it. But the most I'll say about it, it's a killer clown movie that is extremely absurd. Like, okay, so here's pretty much the movie. I wouldn't say it's the movie synopsis, but Stitches is a 2012 comedy slasher film. It's kind of like, you know, Chucky once he hit like, you know, Child's Play 3 or Bride. I guess let's do this. After a clown is killed in a party mashup, he comes back from the dead to seek revenge on the people responsible. So that's the most I'll go into it. Highly recommend you watch it. Like I said, it's on Tubi. Scream is really what I'm excited for this year or next year. Actually, now I think about it, is it coming out next year or this year? Now I'm confused. Scream. I do also have a video coming out hopefully soon. Oh, yeah, it is on. Yeah, next year. It is next year. Okay. You are right. I don't know why I didn't remember that. It's like, you know, next year. Actually, I don't even know why I thought of this year, but yeah, it's next year. I'm definitely really excited for a lot of movies. Like I said, like I said, Stitches, highly recommend you go watch it. It's a really, really, really interesting horror movie about basically like a killer clown. And it's definitely a little bit more goofy than, you know, It or Pennywise the Dancing Clown, which really fucked me up when I was younger. But yeah, there's a lot to be excited for, like, you know, horror. And I think there's another Jeepers Creepers movie coming out. I could swear I saw something about that on Twitter. I've never seen Jeepers Creepers ever. Scream 6 is coming out March 31st, 2020. Yeah. I definitely can't wait for that one. I think I heard Neve Campbell might be in that one, or will be definitely in Scream 7. Although I do hope, I think there's a decent amount of ideas they can do with Scream, but I just don't want it to be where it's like, because the whole thing is like, oh, everything's connected to like, or something's always connected to your past. I don't want it to get to a point where it's like so insanely absurd that they're like making up the most convoluted stuff to always connect it back to like, you know, the original. Like, I love Scream. I've pretty much like, I don't remember much after like 2 or 3 because I haven't watched them in a really long time, but I just don't want it to get too absurd. I love like all those movies and everything, but it's just like, you know, I just don't want them to get, like, you know, buried into the ground by getting, like, loads of bad entries, you know? Like, I think Hellraiser is, like, you know, specifically loved by everyone, like, the entire series. I just don't want it to get to a point where, like I said, it's being driven into the ground. Evil Dead is actually a really good example of, they've literally done, I think, 5 movies. Only 5 movies. Like, they've done Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, Evil Dead 3, or, well, technically Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, and then Army of Darkness. And then, obviously, Ash vs. Evil Dead for 3 seasons, which I'm on season 3, and I've still not finished it yet. And then they're now doing, well, then there was the Evil Dead reboot in 2013, and now Evil Dead Rise coming out, I think, this year, which I'm really excited for. Evil Dead is just another good movie franchise that I feel people should definitely get into if, like, I guess it's another horror, absurd kind of thing, but Evil Dead Rise will give the franchise the one thing it's been missing. That's an interesting article by, like, Scream Man. Also, another interesting thing happening about, with Evil Dead Rise, no, Neve Campbell is not going to be in this movie. She's done interviews about her not. Yeah, that was a very unfortunate situation with her not, like, the whole pay dispute and everything. Obviously, like, she's been in pretty much almost every actually, I think every single movie. So, yeah, it's just kind of weird that they couldn't reach a pay agreement with someone that they've literally had a partnership with or has been in every single, like, movie, like, out there. But, yeah, I think she's going to be in Scream 7. I think they've worked out something. At least if I, like, take that with a grain of salt. Maybe I got my facts wrong. But, yeah, I could swear she did work out something for Scream 7, I think. But yeah, Evil Dead Rise is definitely a movie I'm very excited for. And also, they're actually moving from HBO Max to the big screen, like, movie theaters, which I'm really excited for. Because now I'm going to be able to see that in the theaters. And I hope they do what Scream 5 did, which is, and I don't have a webcam, although I do want to get one eventually to, like, have a face cam. But I got a poster from the Scream 5, like, theater experience, which I hope is something that they do for Evil Dead Rise, because that movie will be awesome. We still have no trailer, and it comes out April 21st, which I think is still a bit far away, so I'm not going to say, like, we should get one, like, right now, but I do know it's, like, a date that's quickly approaching. Actually, I wouldn't say quickly. I'll check my calendar on my phone and see how, like, close it is. I'm really bad with stuff like this. Never mind. That is not close. Yeah, you're right. Radio Silence said time and time again that they are going to make their own. I hope that will not be true. Wait, do you mean their own Scream movie? Wait, do you mean? And yeah, like Oh, you said okay. Wait, you said I hope that will be true. Okay, I don't know why I did not get that. Wait, which movie is this? Oh yeah, Scream. Oh yeah, it's got a whole bunch of mixed up on that. Wait, Radio Silence is or not Radio Silence, but, like, the company. Okay, I guess I don't have too much of my facts together before I say that, but, or, like, make the connection. Oh, it's okay, yeah. Yeah, I've had worse typos in my life. But yeah, that'd be cool, because I think when I just read the article, I'm not sure if I got it correct or was on the right thing, but I think it said that they were behind. Yeah, I don't want to make any false information. So Radio Silence. I hope I'm not going onto a really bad website. Okay, so Radio Silence was behind VHS. I know we just went from Scream to VHS, but VHS is another really good horror movie that, like, I highly recommend people watch. It's, like, a really, really good horror movie. Or series of horror movies. I know they did a VHS 1, VHS 2, both pretty good. Like, actually, I love both of them. They're really good styles, found footage, like, stuff like that, structured pretty well. Then I think the third movie was not good at all. And then I think there was a fourth that yet again didn't really do that great, but had some decent stuff in it. And then now they're making VHS 99, which, let me try to switch screens. Okay. VHS 99. VHS 99. I don't know why it's saying 39 degrees outside. I wish. Let me go to like a reliable source or article. Oh my god, I thought they wait, there's a new image for VHS 99? I trust Collider. Yeah, VHS is getting a kind of a sequel for like, or not VHS, is getting like, another movie or I guess sequel, or I don't know. Movies are all structured around like different time eras. But yeah, it's a found footage, like, horror film series and everything, which is really good. It's basically a bunch of directors that come together, make their own shorts, but structure into, like, on one scale. So, like, kind of, like, explain that, like, better. Basically, there's multiple directors that make their own short films, but then there's one central hub where the movies are, like, the found footage is, like, watched. Like, I think the first movie was essentially a bunch of, like, teenagers, little shits, broke into like a house and everything, and then watched these like films one after the other, and that was like the central hub feature for where each like film be played out from. I'm not explaining this very well, but basically it's like that and everything, where there's like someone breaks into a house to watch movies and everything, and then each one's shown off as they're watching, which is just like a very cool way to structure them off. So yeah, this is like I think the poster that was released. I feel like now that I think about it, VHS 99, there's a lot of really good ideas they could do for that. Because I could swear there's a video essay I watched on like the whole fear of like, going from like, the 90s and overall that time into the 2000s. So I feel like there's a lot of really good ideas they could have for that, in my opinion. But yeah, a number of these players, both producers and directors, have been in well-known horror space for their projects outside of VHS. Radio Silence, Matt, and how do I know for... Wait, they did the Scream for 2022? That's actually cool. And oh, wow. So people have done... Oh. And the collective also worked on the 2 previous VHS films. The 2 least favorite ones among the fan base of VHS. You know what? People always make blunders and people can come back from them. I believe that. So even though they were involved, like it does say the 2 previous, meaning like, VHS 94 and VHS, I can't remember what it's called, but that one, I feel like they can make a comeback with VHS 99, which like, it should be interesting. And Roberts is known for directing 47 Meters Down. I do know that's and 47 Meters Down in Cage. I do know that's like a highly liked movie, 47 Meters Down. And I think I've seen it, although I don't remember it. But I do know that's highly liked, and I think so that's interesting to see. VHS 99 will be on Shudder on it. Wait a second. I was not aware they released a teaser. I'm actually not kidding. I did not know they released a teaser. Let's check it out. This looks like the 90s. Before smartphones. Okay, that already, right then and there, reminds me of VHS. Like the weird cult side. This looks like the lady from the poster, the 2000s and everything. That reminds me of the lady right there. Like I said, there's so many ideas they could go and so many places they could go with the whole fear of like the moving over of the century and everything. Like that should be that would be really cool, in my honest opinion. And like I said, this reminds me very much of VHS, the whole cult and everything. Snakes on a plane. Before selfies, getting a little. Okay, this already looks. This looks weird. Up there's the person from the... Oh, that's cool. October or 1999, and then 2020 or 2022. That's really cool. I definitely cannot wait for Big Will. Oh, definitely go check out Big Will if you like, horror movie recaps and stuff like that. Like, he does a lot of really cool stuff. And I think one of the writers from Radio Silence are in the works of making a Final Destination movie, so that's something to look out for. I like, actually, Final Destination. I've only seen one of the movies, so I guess, I guess that it's not a good look for me. But I remember, one night watching, I had a friend over. This is when I still lived in New Jersey. We watched, one of the Final Destinations movies, and call us fucked up if you'd like. But we were watching one of the Final Destination movies. I think it was Final Destinations, the one where there's, a bridge scene where people are getting, impaled and shit from, 70 different objects. And basically, they're getting impaled, people are flying, getting smashed into shit, flying over the place, dying. Me and my friend are literally laughing our asses off, just sitting in the room laughing, watching the movie. I think it was 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. or just something really late in the night. And his brother was telling us to turn it off so many times, but we were just laughing our asses off. And it was so, just insanely funny watching the movie. He was just constantly telling us, turn it off. But, we were loving every minute of it. Will Lexi's mom die in season 2? In Chucky season 2? I'm not sure. If she's as annoying as she was in season 1, I'd prefer it. I'd prefer it if she's as annoying as she was in season 1. Although I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if actually, now I think about it, if Lexi's mom will be left alone with Caroline when Lexi goes off to the boarding school and Liz left alone with Caroline, it's very, very well possible that Lexi's mom could get killed by the bride doll or the Chucky doll. I didn't think about that till now, but that is 100% something that could happen. That's Final Destination 5. Yeah. I don't know why I have such fond memories of that movie, likely because of that one instance where me and my friend were laughing our asses off because of just everyone dying on the bridge. I don't even think we watched the full movie. I flat out literally think we turned the channel, and this is when, cable was more popular and all that stuff. I guess it still is, actually. But yeah, we were just flipping channels, trying to find some funny cartoons or shit to go to sleep with. And then we just turned the channel to Final Destination 5 and are laughing our asses off when people are dying on a bridge. It was so fucking weird. It was funny, though. I genuinely thought that scene was funny. Obviously, watching it now, I'm not sure if I would have the same effect. But it was, I don't know, I just thought it was funny at that time. Although I think in Final Destination 5, there's also the scene, and I think I saw this that night we were watching it, where the girl steps on the nail while doing gymnastics. That shit was fucked. I did not like that, one bit. Because I forgot how old I was, but when I was, maybe 10 or whatever, when I was, walking in the ocean, I accidentally stepped on glass and cut, the bottom of my foot. So, and, I still feel sometimes, some weird spike in pain in, that foot. It's not bad, but it's, a little bit. And I feel it's because of that. So, when I, see someone's foot like that getting impaled, that shit just creeps me out to, the core for whatever reason. So, I went from laughing my ass off to the people dying on the bridge to literally being in fear of someone stepping on a nail. I have a question with Lexi's mom dying in season 2. Like I said, the more I think about it, Brian, I could see it happening because, like I said, if Lexi leaves and then her mom is home alone with Caroline, and obviously the Chucky doll comes there, the bride doll comes there, and, Lexi's sister is young, so I could see it happening, kind of like how Andy, how he had to witness all of that death around him, so I could see Lexi's mom, I think her name's Michelle, I can't remember, but I could definitely see her dying in season 2. Definitely 100%. Like I said, being even left alone. With Caroline, the bride doll, especially the bride doll and everything. Obviously, Chucky has no problem with killing. But I can see the bride doll doing it and everything. Kind of going, could you shut the fuck up and everything to the mother. If she is as annoying as she was in season 1. Which I really hope not. After everything she's experienced and lost. I could hope she's more intact with her kids and everything. And just less annoying and less of look at me, I'm Little Miss Mayor, and actually, a good person. Is Lexi's mom going to pay her bill now that she doesn't have a husband, or does she get a new husband? I'm not sure 100% what you mean by that, but if you mean like house bills, I don't know. If she's the mayor, I don't know. I assume she's very well off herself. Like, I'm pretty sure she's fine herself, or anything. Consider that the fact that she might still be the mayor, as I said in a video, still being the mayor after everything that's happened in season 1, like, couldn't assume she's mentally right to be, still the mayor, especially after losing her husband in season, 1. Although, yet again, people were dying. She saw someone, like, a decapitated head get, rolled out on the stage of the school principal, and was still able to go on, being a mayor, and, even welcoming Jennifer Tilly into the town, aka Tiffany, to which she basically allowed, multiple people to get killed inside of a theater, including her husband. So, like I said, I feel bill-wise she'll be fine off, the mayor, if she still is, and even then still fine off. But I definitely could see her dying in season 2, obviously, being alone with Bride Doll, Tiffany, and obviously, Chucky, and, Caroline not being able to really stop the dolls. I can see that happening, unless Caroline saves her mother in season 2, which will definitely be risky, Is Lexi's mom older than Nika? I think so, actually. I definitely think so. I don't want Caroline to die. She's an interesting character to me. Also, fun fact that Caroline is also on the autism spectrum. I actually didn't notice that. Because she did a really, did I find her character annoying in season 1? Yeah, but as they say in usually things, if a character can get you to feel an emotion besides being unconvinced by their performance, that usually means they're doing a good job at their job of acting, which, like I said, she did a really good job. I was actually impressed with how good of a job she did, because most child actors are obviously, or actresses are not usually great, but she did a really good job in season, a really good job in season 1. But that's actually a very interesting fact, and it's, also good for representation. Good for representation. I don't want Caroline to die also. I really don't want to. Although Lexi's mother, if it was in season 1, I would have been perfectly fine with it. But in season 2, if she could turn her attitude around, I definitely would want her to live and just see how that goes. I don't want Lexi's mother to die, but I love the actress. The actress does seem really cool. Chucky has a really good track record with getting a lot of good actors and actresses that are, very dedicated to the franchise. And, really strongly care about, the whole series, franchise, and universe. I forgot the actress's name, but the person that played Kristen DeSilvia, the fact she was in Child's Play 3 all the way back then. I forgot when the movie released. I'm not sure if it was in, the 90s, 80s, or even the 2000s. But the fact she came, back in, all the way till now, and, is still passionate and wants to be on the series is insane. How much dedication. Obviously, Alex Vincent was literally in the first movie as a kid and is now a grown adult and is still doing the show and is dedicated as ever. Or not as ever, but still dedicated. It's insanely cool and interesting. But it just shows that Don Mancini and, Tom Holland knew what they were doing and knew how to make their actors and actresses feel welcome and build them and sell them on the concept, is because they're all still here to this day, or at least most of them. And even if not, okay, let me go down to a literal straight timeline. So we have Child's Play 1 comes out I think 1980 something. Comes out, Alex Vincent, the woman who plays Karen, Mike Norris, Detective Mike Norris, that comes out then. Still talking about it to this day, and praise Don Mancini and all the series and all that stuff. Alex Vincent's still in the series. Karen and Mike Norris, not sure, but they still talk about it to this day. Child's Play 2 comes out. Alex Vincent again, Andy. You have now Christine Ellis. I fucking she's an amazing character, an amazing actress. I just don't know if I can ever pronounce the name right. She comes into the franchise now all these years later in Child's Play 2. still, like, in the series, still talks about it, still loves it. Child's Play 3, obviously Kristen Sylvia, like I said, talks about the series, still all that stuff and everything. It still has conventions. Okay, I'm not sure about the conventions part, but she still talks about the series, still wants to be in the Chucky series and all that. Then, Bride of Chucky, Jesse, the actor who played Jesse, still talking about all that stuff. Dominance even, like, did a, like, premiere with, like, the actor, which is awesome. Like, really cool. Like, they still hang out. Like, literally, for Chucky Season 2, they posted a picture together, and he might be in the series, or the season, which is awesome. Curse of Chucky, Fiona Dorff and everything, Brad Dourif's daughter, she comes in, does, like, Nika really well, gets a second movie, like, Cult of Chucky, and then gets a, is in the Chucky series. And obviously, Dr. Foley was introduced in Cult of Chucky, I think, only Cult of Chucky, then came back in, like, Chucky. And now the same can be said with Devon Sawa, him coming back multiple times, still being attacked. So you could really see how, honestly, strong connection of, like, Dom Mancini and Tom Holland and all of them were with building this, like, universe, and also building a really good relationship with the cast, crew, and just everyone, and building a story and stuff that everyone can be interested in, intertwined with, and just build a really good fan base where everyone feels included and everyone feels comfortable in this series and franchise. And even to this day, it literally gets people from the first movie who were children when they acted in the movie in 1980 is, like, insane. Sorry they left. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I might end off soon anyway, like, because it's, I pretty much talked about everything I wanted to and all that. But, yeah, like I said, it's okay. But I have a question. Is Mayor Michelle Cross older than Nika? You know what? We're going to do some research. I actually want to see myself. Let's do some research. How old is Lexi's mother in Chucky? Lexi Cross. And her name's actually Lex. Wait. I hope I got the right person. Yeah, her name is Michelle. Let me see. It's insane that there's, like, a full, like wiki. Okay. Huge shout out to, like, the Child's Play wiki. Like, they literally have everything on here. Like, they're a huge help when it comes to, like, the whole, like, what happened after series, which I promise will return, like, eventually when I get off my ass. But let's see how old it says she is. I actually don't think it says. Yeah, I don't think. I'm pretty sure Chucky only kept her alive so he can enjoy watching her political career go down in the ruins. You know what? How she was acting in season 1, and not acting, like, the actress, she did really good. But she was a really annoying character in season 1, so I can understand how Chucky would want to do that. But I think I'm going to go off of the age of the actress of how old the character is. So, Chucky season 1 cast. And I'll do this, like, actually, I might be able to find Nika's age inside the Chucky fandom thing, but okay, let's see. So we'll go off the, like, age of the actress inside of the, like, of Michelle Cross. We'll go off of, like, the actress's age in real life, 60, and then let's see, Chucky. Oh no, I can't spell Chucky. Let's see, Nika Pierce. I'm pretty sure here there's much more in depth since she's had more development, has been more of a key character. Birth date 1988. So 1998 or 1988, and this series takes place in what I'm assuming is modern day. Um. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, so when it comes to age, I think Caroline, his mother, is you think her character is going to die in 2018. So yeah, I do think overall, I think Nika is the younger of the characters, like, based off of very minor research. I think her character is younger, and then obviously, Lexi's mother, which I think makes a little bit more sense overall. But if there's a Christmas episode, it would take place after Nika's 30th birthday. That makes sense. Yeah, I think that makes, most sense. So yeah, to your question, I do think Mayor Michelle Cross is older than Nika Pierce, I think. At least in my opinion. I feel super tired today overall. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I do know why I stay up till like 4 a.m., which I'm going to have to stay up later tonight, obviously, because we have the Chucky Season 2 stuff. Let me actually show that off one more time. So yeah, Chucky Season 2 first look at 11 p.m. tonight on Sci-Fi, maybe some other channels, not sure. And then at 3:25 a.m. on 22nd of September, we have a Season 2 special preview, which I can't wait for, legitimately, because I want to know if there will be, clips. Caroline's outburst and little things that she does, plus her immediate attachment to Chucky, is a sign of her character being on. I actually think that makes sense. Imagine Tiffany is celebrating Nika's 30th birthday. Glenn and Glenda was there. I wonder if that'll happen. Also, it's kind of weird, but actually, I wonder, because obviously Nika might be getting some metal animatronic bionic arms in season 2. I want maybe don't take that as 100%, but might be getting bionic metal animatronic arms in season 2. I wonder if Tiffany and Glenn and Glenna would give that to her as a birthday gift. I wonder if, because I do want to make a video on that whole theory and everything, but I do wonder if that's an actual thing that could happen. They give it to her as a birthday present. That would be very interesting. But yeah, I wonder, and also what I do want to mention before that is, because obviously Chucky's soul is inside of Nika, and obviously Nika is her own self, 2 souls, 1 body and stuff. I do wonder if they end up celebrating a birthday, since it's 2 people inside the same body, they technically celebrate the a birthday, same birthday, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of very weird. I don't know. I hope McTilly or someone help Nika. I don't think Michelle. Yeah, I do wonder what's gonna happen to Nika in season 2. It's gonna be very interesting, what happens to her. Yeah, about the actors and actresses coming back and loving the franchise. Yeah, Don loves to get to know his actors and actresses professionally and personally. They are all family. That is 100% in Meg Tilly. I hope Meg Tilly. Oh, yeah, I do agree with that, with the Meg Tilly thing. But yeah, it is true. He is very true. He is still friends with the actress who played Miss Kettlewell in Child's Play 2. That's so cool. I don't think I've heard anything about that, but that is really cool. That is really cool. I actually, because yeah, he's very close with a lot of the casting. I'm not sure crew, but he's a lot of good friends with a lot of the cast, which is really cool. Because that doesn't happen a lot in, like, horror series. Like, usually people just be recast, rethrown. I know this is not horror, which is, like, obviously what I talk about on, like, here. Or on the channel where I usually like to talk about. But Cobra Kai is another good example of, like, people keeping in contact and, like, all the original people coming back. I just think stuff like that's really cool, and it's very... I guess I don't want to say rare, since obviously, like, I don't know why I'm, like, forgetting the person. In my opinion, I think Mary and Michelle Cross is going to be the same. I can see that happening. I can definitely see that happening, like, showing her true self, which I guess technically her whole true self has been shown, I guess, already, but, showing that she just has no sympathy left. But, I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, just in general, that Dom and Cena has just a really good relationship with all the cast and crew. It's just cool in general. Oh, yes, Jamie Lee Curtis, constantly coming back for Halloween. That's really cool. Obviously, Neve Campbell and the rest of the cast always coming back for Scream. That's always really insanely cool. You learn most of these things from Demi's kill count. Recount. Okay. Because I've seen the, I think I've seen all the Child's Play and obviously Chucky kill counts. I just don't think I've seen the recounts yet. I love his kill counts so much. It sucks because I've been watching his stuff literally go down in flames. Or not go down in flames, but, like, I've been watching his Twitter for the last few days because he is getting, like, literally screwed over constantly by copyright and such, which is just so unfortunate. Like, let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotta say this. Happy 75th birthday to Stephen King. I do not have webcam, like I said, but I have the It book, the Pennywise the Clown It book and everything from Stephen King. I have not read the full thing. I've read a decent amount of it, but I love Pennywise. I'm not sure if dancing was ever in his name, but I'll just say it anyway. Pennywise the Dancing Clown. But I love Pennywise. Like, let me go on the Twitter now. I might as well. But yeah, I love Pennywise. I've seen the first, I think, remake or whatever of Carrie. But I love Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Now I've obviously seen this one. I do want to see I don't know why I can't remember this name of this movie, but Pennywise the Dancing Clown. I will make a video on, like, it someday. But I love this. Yeah, definitely happy 25th birthday don't know why I said the wrong number. 75th birthday to Stephen King. Definitely a horror legend. But, yeah, he's constantly at war with YouTube, unfortunately. Like, let me see. Yeah. I've been trying all day, but it looks like C won't be coming out. Yeah. It's just super unfortunate, man. I've had to do stuff like this before. I've not had as many absolute hell battles as he has had with, like, YouTube. Like, I've just not had many issues. I've had some where I've had to, like, go back and do, like, footage and stuff, like, cut up stuff. But yeah, he has had it rough, and I hope everything gets solved 100% with him, because he's amazing. Like, him and his now wife, congratulations to him for that, although I think I'm a little late to that party. But yeah, he is and her really good at what they do, and his whole crew and all that. I can see Mary Michelle Cross die in November 2018 because season 1 was in 2017. There's a Christmas episode. Maybe I don't think she makes it to the Christmas episode. I definitely think that's possible. Her, like, of course, dying in, like, season 2. Because, like I said, her being in the same house as the bride Tiffany doll, and then, like, I was so excited for these recounts. I was too and everything, because I follow him on Twitter and everything. I'm, like, very up to date with his channel usually and watching stuff. But I didn't check his I didn't check his Twitter for a few days, and then all of a sudden, I go to his Twitter and I see the entire world burning down. Because obviously, like, rightfully so. Because obviously his stuff unfortunately got is getting, like, claimed left and right, which I think because I think he got the Scream Factory, like, stuff, which obviously is a lot behind the scenes, and there's obviously a lot of studios and people involved with all of that, and I think he even mentioned UMG. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff involved with that, which is just really unfortunate. What do you think Mary Michelle Cross is going today when she died? I could definitely see her dying in season 2, like, the mayor. Because obviously, her being in the same house as the bride doll, Tiffany, and all of that, I could definitely see it happening. Especially with Chucky and, like, Tiffany. I can see Tiffany, like, now discovering how much she likely will not like the character or the person and will go after her. I could so see it happening. Unless they bond. In that case, I don't know, but that would be very interesting. He's planning on getting them out before the premiere of season 2, because after all the movies, he was going to do a recount of the show. Yeah, I heard about that too, how he wanted to get them all out before season 2. It's just so unfortunate, because season 2 is literally in 2 weeks. 2 weeks until season 2, which is insane. So it's just really unfortunate what's like going on with that, because like I said, it releases in 2 weeks, and I don't think he's gotten them out yet, or maybe he's solved the issues. I don't know, but it's just really unfortunate. I cannot wait for season 2 though. Do you think Michelle Wilcross will scream and she dies in season 2? Do you think Art dying? Did you watch the Tiffany house tour? It's so fun and full of Easter eggs. Yes, I did. I even did a video on it. It was really cool. Jennifer Tilly is just so dedicated to that character, and I love it. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I could see, like, somebody meeting her in real life and just, like, saying, is Tiffany there? And her, like, doing something like that. Although, obviously, you should never go up to somebody, like, that's on a show you like and just expect them to, like, play monkey. But, yeah, she's just so dedicated to the role, and I just love that. Like, I loved that house tour. It was so cool. The house is also really nice. I could so see someone buying that house, like, when filming's all said and done. It would just be really cool. Imagine if, like, because I'm, like, originally, like, I spent most of my life in, like, my first few years of existence in New Jersey and everything. So it'd be really cool if, like, I go back and visit New Jersey and they have, like, a full Chucky, like, TV series attraction. That'd be really cool. And hell, to think I'm from the same place as Chucky. That is awesome. That is actually really cool. Like, I think that, like, like, I'm pretty sure, like, everyone could say, hey, this is, like, where I'm from, and there's some horror news about it. It's just really cool. I mean, hell, if you're from Paris, you're in the same place, like, or part of the world that the movie As Above, So Below was made. I mean, that's cool. And the Paris catacombs, which is just such a fascinating place, I've been getting so much more into over the past few days. Because the Paris catacombs are so cool, in my opinion. Like, they're just so creepy. And I'm not sure if anyone here knows of the Backrooms found footage, like, being done by Kane Pixels and a bunch of other people. But, like, all that's obviously done in Blender, CGI, animation, all that. I would love to see a Blender series, like a bunch of found footage stuff from the Paris catacombs. Because there's a real life, like, situation that happened where unfortunately someone did get lost. And it does happen, unfortunately, where people get lost. When I listen to the song Zombie by Cranberries, one of the part is where they say zombie, and one of the part is it reminds me of Lexi Mom dying in 2018. I don't think I've heard of that song ever. Although if it's rock or like something like that, and I think I would definitely listen to it. But yeah, unfortunately people have gotten lost in the catacombs and such. I love Jennifer too. She's so dedicated to her craft, and I'm glad Dawn had her in mind while writing Bride of Chucky. Now she's literally one of the best things in the franchise. I agree. It's just so, like, when you go back and watch past interviews of, like, Dawn, like, describing the process of picking Jennifer Tilly, it's actually really funny. And just in general, really cool. Like, it's just so cool how he, like, builds those relationships with, like, the actors and actresses and makes them feel comfortable. But yeah, like I said, people have gotten lost in the catacombs before, so it is a serious topic. Like, no one's gotten really lost in the back rooms, unless you consider people getting, like, lost in abandoned buildings and dying there. But yeah, the Catacombs would just be a really cool series, in my honest opinion, for people to do, because there's so much potential behind it. I mean, I've been using Blender for over, like, I'd say a few months now and everything, and there's, like, a lot of AI stuff developing. I would love to make a series on that and release it on here or maybe another channel. Like, you know, found footage horror series and, like, the Catacombs. That could be so cool. In my honest opinion, I definitely would love to do that someday. Oh, I feel so tired. Although I do think I am unfortunately going to wrap up the live stream here. The Chucky season 2 first look in, like, you know, preview starts in many hours before now and everything. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up here so I can go and, like, you know, just chill and do some, like, you know, more video stuff and, like, you know, write scripts and look up, do more research for stuff. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm busy and everything. I might just go, like, you know, chill and just do that stuff. I love if Andy met the twins. Oh, that dialogue and the world coming together. Yeah, I would love that too. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here because, like, you know, I was gonna go chill and everything. Probably get some stuff done for, like, you know, more videos. Since I want to get that done, like I said, the special preview coming out and all that stuff tonight, like, you know, tonight and tomorrow, very early or late tomorrow morning or night and such. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming on. I think to the live stream. It was really, like, fun talking to everyone here and, like, such. Thank you, Diamond Demon, Brian, Olivia, Future 2025. Pretty cool name, or just cool name. Thank you everyone for coming. Let me go through the chat. Thank everyone that's commented. David Henry, one like the other stream start. Thank you all so much. You have school tomorrow, so bye. Hey, but at least tomorrow after school, there's the Chucky season 2 preview and stuff to look forward to, because that stuff is gonna be so cool. Like I said, I'm predicting, like, a scene and maybe or some more behind the scenes stuff and everything, so it should be interesting and cool. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about in the stream. Like I said, Chucky Season 2 stuff coming out tonight, tomorrow morning, and likely will be put to the public tomorrow. I definitely want to make a video on that. Hellraiser trailer today. Dahmer came out. The Jeffrey Dahmer series came out on Netflix today, which is really cool. And yeah, just a ton of other cool stuff in the horror world. As per usual, this like live stream will be archived and put into the the live stream playlist on the channel. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about in the video, or the live stream, actually. I'm so used to doing videos and, like, trying to get more into doing the live streams once a week or twice a week and everything. But yeah, see you guys later. Peace, my amigos, and peace out.